Oh, bother.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to Shifting Sands, our Araby Let's Play in the Immortal Empires Expanded. Now, if you were with me last time, you'll probably notice there's a couple differences. First off, Kofar is back in the hands of the Chevaliers of Lyonesse, and, well, things aren't quite as we left them. The reason being is because after taping about 6 episodes, I had a save break because a big mod, rolled back an update, and it was just a total nightmare. But I am back with you guys. I had to restart the campaign, and because we weren't very far into it, I didn't feel it was necessary to restart it for the channel. Any kind of situation like that comes up, I will always try to avoid doing that again. I love our season 2 of Power and Politics, but I hated that we lost so much. So, that being said, if there are any notable changes, I will make sure to point them out. But other than names and army comps, you're not really going to see a whole lot. That being said, we've got just a few things to get done this turn.
Commander of G.
Sultan Jafar has gotten rid of all of his slave rabble, giving them to our boy Nabi over here.
Wizard
and
Supreme
we are
Araby.
now going to be recruiting some warriors. We want to have a full professional army, even though it's not incredibly powerful. We want to have a full professional army for our great Sultan, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the next turn. I'll see you there. Okay, and jumping back in here, we've got the Necroc Brotherhood being defeated pretty early on for that.
Commander of Jins.
And if you guys hear me just stop talking at any point, it's because I'm muting the mic so you guys don't have to hear me hack up a lung. I've once again been blessed by Nurgle.
The Serpent
So
Lord.
Sultan Jafar is ready to move back to Al-Haik, where we can get some better replenishment.
Yes,
so we're going to do
all
that.
right. You stand before the Sultan.
And what we're going to do now is go ahead and get a deal going. So I know that quite a bit of blood was spilt for Martek, and we're grateful eternally for all the soldiers and slaves that died there. However, we're going to use it as a bargaining chip.
Anad, you may speak before my
Now,
shield
ordinarily,
bearers
I have no
and on the
chance
oath
at
stone.
being friends with these dwarves. Not gonna happen, no way. But with the sale of Martek, all of a sudden, we can be best buds. We'll sweeten the deal a little bit, get a little extra income, some trade income as well, and a defensive alliance, because we need some security guarantees. Now they have a full province. We can box them in. They don't have to expand at all. And we're going to benefit
Commander
pretty greatly
of
off of it.
Jins. Wizard Supreme of Araby.
We'll go ahead and get Wezar some training bonus, as well as build an outpost so that we can get some dwarfs going. That's really going to help us out a ton. I want to get as many dwarfs in our armies as possible, especially if they get up there, like high up there. And you know what? Okay, we did build it in Vulture Mountain. That's what I was concerned about.
The Serpent
If my
Lord.
if my outpost is going to be anywhere, I want it to be in the most fortified location for the dwarfs.
Lord and Master. Commander of Jin.
Okay, let's get some more troops recruited. I'm going to go with more spearmen because our primary foe is still going to be the forces of Bretonia, and of course they're going to be pretty tough to beat out, out in the open without spears. Although, let's mix it up a little bit. I'm going to get some Arabian Nights, and then we'll finish it up with spears on the next go-round.
You stand before the Sultan.
Okay. I think that's pretty good for a turn. So once again, I'll see you on the next one. And it looks like our our defensive alliance is going to be tested early. I tried to make them defensive to keep people off of my back, but that's not going to happen. Obviously, we are at war with Crusaders who have realized that Jafar is back, the man, the myth, the legend. So we're going to accept this war. Hopefully the dwarves back us up, and they are backing us up. I love it. And I'll just let this play out. Now, hopefully, one of the benefits of me having to restart is that you guys can hear me better and that my mouse actually tracks where I'm at, right? So we've got a caravan encounter, the Beastmaster. Ooh, we can get a Charybdis for some of our cargo. How much cargo? 100? Yeah, I'm gonna take a Charybdis, absolutely. And that's what you gotta love about the updated trade system. I just wish that I could get it updated for Cathay. I'm sure somebody does it in some mod somewhere, but man,
Wizard
I've
Supreme
had enough trouble with
Araby.
mods this week.
Lord and Master.
Okay, so we're going to move
me.
Nabi over here.
As
We're
Sultan,
going to
I
fortify
accept.
stance him, not that it really
Commander
helps.
of Jinns.
I'm going to also give him another unit. Let's see. Let's combine you guys.
Commander of Jinn.
I know it's not going to help him
You
too
stand
much,
before the Sultan.
but I'm going to give him a beat up unit of swordsmen anyway. And then
Serpent
we're
Lord.
going to do a little bit more recruiting. Now, if Sir John wants to come and get it, he is more than welcome to. But let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get one more of those and one more warrior. And we'll actually have a full professional army, minus this guy not being all the way back up to par. And it looks like we're actually starting to lose a little bit of income, so we'll have to be careful about that. I can't imagine what made us tank so hard. I see Usharan. He hasn't cut us off from trade, so I'm not sure. Speaking of trade, let's see what we can get done.
I will not suffer your
Oh,
words
our
without
people hate
proper
us.
recourse.
Okay.
Lady of Ulthorn.
You're not a lady of Ulthorn, but okay.
I await.
Obviously, they're not going to be friendly to us.
What?
Did we get military
Honor to your
access and not trade?
ancestors.
No, we've got trade. I know we're kind of bad guys, but seriously, nobody wants to trade with
Could
us?
this not have been a letter?
That sucks. Okay. And we'll go ahead and in turn see what Sir John wants to do.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
And it does appear that the Knights of Origo have backed off. We're going to have to bring the fight to them. But on the other hand, we also got a boost in income just now, so that's good. Let's
Devoted
keep investing in our trade. We're going to send Mustafa on out. Max him out. And let's send him to Sartosa.
Wizard Supreme of Araby.
We want to start trying to build up this little axis of evil that we've got going on over here, since nobody wants to be friendly with us. Which, I mean, I understand. Our goal is to eventually, you know, overthrow most of them. Let's see. Parables of War. We could go with Martyrdom. +8 when under siege. Teachings of the Wise. +3 leadership would be good, but let's go with Teachings of the Wise. Make sure that we've got our little slice of heaven under control.
You stand before the Sultan, commander of jinns. Hurry.
We might be trying our luck here.
Take me for a churl?
Devoted to Araby.
But if we don't try, who's gonna?
You will feel the sting of the scorpion. You stand before the Sultan.
Let's get him. Let's get him a couple of each, or one of each, and then we'll get 2 bowmen, and that'll probably be Nabi's army for now.
Lord and master.
Let's go for just better cargo capacity, I guess. Keep bringing in that income. And once again, I'll see you on the other side. And back a little bit earlier than the next turn, because we finally have our first battle of the episode. Let's get into it.
Sure as the sun rises.
As sure as the sun rises, we don't have any time for speeches, and I'll tell you why. Nahib, who would never, ever be in a rush, is definitely in a rush today, because the armies of Origo have, well, they've gone around the Sultan. Normally this wouldn't be an issue, but this has ended up putting the Sultan behind enemy lines, and that is not something that we can do. Oh, good lord, that was close. Now, looking at our enemy forces, they've got quite a bit here. This is our major concern. This row of heroes and Grella Reliquae, because if they can keep their people motivated, that's going to be pretty bad news for us. And looks like they just, well, they kind of demolished our slave rabble there, but that's okay. That's what they're here for.
It's the only way.
And another volley. Oh! But that's okay, because we're about to pay him back right now. Jafar is not here to play around. He's got a battle to win, and some weird cape animations going on as well. There he goes. Jafar knows that he does not have time to chill. He's got a battle to win, and he's going to win it. And the enemy army has surrounded us now. So we've got 2 armies surrounding each other, which is very strange. but it is the situation we find ourselves in. And guys, just remember, if I have any weird breaks in talking to you, it's because I am blessed by Nurgle right now. So, oh, here he goes. What a spell. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of guys who don't mind getting burnt as long as they can serve their lady, and that's going to cause us a bit of a problem. But the more that we can work them down, the better. While they're not superior to us, they are at least on par with most of our army, and the slave rabble isn't really helping. They're just here as bodies. So really, they do have the numerical advantage on us when you consider that fact. And another flame storm over here. Now the real stars of the show are going to be these guys. These archers have broken away from the main engagement, and they're going to be able to do some real damage, but that's something we're going to talk about here in just a little bit. Let's get back over to the main engagement. There's Sir John, and while I would love to take him down with Jafar, Jafar is more of a, well, he's better for crushing units than he is for taking on heroes. We don't want to lose Jafar like that. There's Nahib leading from the front. And I'm not sure where Wazar went. I believe that he has been pushed out, if not defeated outright. Okay, and it looks like the archers have done what they were supposed to do. They have forced this little group over here to rout, and it is allowing us to begin rolling up the flank. Now, this isn't going to be an easy flank to roll up. They do have quite a bit of troops bulged up right here, but that is something that we'll still be able to do as long as we keep up the pressure. That said, regardless of who wins or loses, there really is not going to be a winner here. There's already been too many losses for either side to move on to the enemy city. So, unfortunately, I'm afraid that this is probably going to be a stalemate at the end of the day. Nobody is winning for a strategic advantage. This is just a hate match. And it looks like Jafar has broken away. He's got a, well, he's got an assassin coming for him. In the form of this ranger over here. This ranger with strange animations. I'm going to have to talk to the modder about that one. See if there's anything he can do to fix that. But the real question is, can Jafar escape? Because let's see, he's got 127 health. He has 4 health. And it looks like he just crossed that threshold to get out of here. So thankfully our Sultan has not fallen. We can't afford for him to go down just yet. I mean, his people are just coming out of their, well, they're just coming to, right? Out of hundreds of years of occupation, we can't afford for him to fall and have their spirits crushed right back into dust, because that's what the Bretonnians want.
The lady demands blood.
It looks like they're starting to try and roll us up as well, but Nahib is not going to let him if he can help it. Now this guy is a monster. Donadon Flamingo, if you haven't ever played with him, he's I hate to call him a beast from the Middle East, but he basically is. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's from Sartosa, maybe somewhere else in Talea, but he is a nightmare. He crushed Wazar the Cruel very quickly. And it looks like it's going to take the entire army to bring him down. Speaking of entire armies, it does appear that their army is starting to falter. Yes, it is. So I'm going to let this play out, but I will see you back on the campaign map.
Get away!
And a Pyrrhic victory, but a victory. And I'm surprised that Sultan Jafar is back to 100% health. I wasn't sure whether he died or not. I'm going to be honest with you. It looked like he got away, but it was very close. Now, looking at the enemy army, we have decimated them. That doesn't mean that we are in any position to strike them in their home, but we're going to recover and regroup so that we can get back in there. Let's see. We're going to take on as much replenishment as we can. Holy cow, what a battle. Now, let's see. We defeated Sir John Tyrwald. We got the trait Lady's Disgrace. That's going to give us 50% income from sacking Bretonnian settlements. And +5 when fighting against humans for Sultan Jafar. That's good. Got a gold sigil sword. All right. Now, what is this? Oh, cool. He's getting some extra magic reserve. Gotta love that. Well, let's see if we can get a non-aggression pact with anyone else. If we're going to get it with somebody, it's probably going to be with our
What news, friend?
kindred.
Our lands welcome you.
It's possible. It's not probable, but
Can
it's
I offer
possible.
assistance?
I'm sure we could do it if we gave them a gift of some kind, but that's not something we're going to worry about right this second. Now, I wonder what kind of army they've got sitting in Zandri.
Wizard Supreme of Araby. Fine then.
Now, we do still have a decent army, but I could really use some, like a replenishment hero,
The Serpent
especially
Lord.
after that mess. Let's go with... Ooh, I wonder which one's better. Quicksand? quicksand will stop them from moving, which will be good to have, but not right now. And then let's go with Pit of Shades. Pit of Shades is devastating if you use it right. As you guys have probably seen if you're watching the Bellicor Let's Play
You stand
on
before the
Wednesdays and
Sultan.
Thursdays.
You stand
Now,
before the Sultan.
let's see what we can do for Nabi, because he really saved the day. His leadership, I mean, it kept us in the game. Now, let's see. Well, his leadership and the fact that we're actually using professional soldiers now, not just rabble. But the rabble held up. They did very well. Actually, let's keep that going. He doesn't have anything for that, but let's get him Route Marcher. We'll also get bonded service. Excuse me. Now I could, just for numbers sake, recruit a crap ton of slave rabble. And I think that might be what we do, so that we can just overwhelm these guys, because they're getting some hellish.
Devoted
Yeah.
to Araby.
Let's get
The Serpent Lord.
I hate to stop replenishing, but if we allow them to toughen themselves up for this, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So let's go to the Grand Bazaar. We're going to get 8 slave rebel. And we are going to...
As Sultan, I accept. Commander of
Can we not get around him? We cannot.
the
That's gonna
Serpent
suck.
Lord.
Okay.
Commander of Jinns. As sure as the sun rises. Commander of Jinn.
Ooh, this could be a poor decision, but let's
Kill
make
them
it.
all.
And it looks like it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory for us. Before we get started, let me check on what kind of time we've got. Give me just a second. And it looks like we do have time for this one, so let's go ahead and jump straight into this battle. And then we'll wrap things up after that. Oh, before I do that, let's give... Yeah, let's give our boy Wazar a scarecrow banner, and hopefully that's going to help, because he's taking a little bit of a beating. So let's get on into this battle.
There will be nothing in my wake.
So it begins, and under the view of one of the great temples of Imri as well. So let's take a look at our forces. As you can see, this army is finally a full professional army. I know we didn't have much time to look at it before, but here it is. This is the full might of what Araby has to offer as far as, you know, regular troops. Hopefully, in the next few episodes, we'll be able to really get things rolling, get some of those unique troops in there, get some Jinn, get some elephants. Looking really forward to that. Now, we've got Wazar leading our cavalry over here, and it is going to be a tough day for them, but only because we don't have much numbers anymore. We got to get these units back up to full strength, and hopefully that will be something we can accomplish before we go to war with before we go to war with Rapans, if she's not already has her hands full with the undead over to her west. I would prefer that she deal with them because she's not really here for us, right? She wants to rid the world of undeath. I mean, we're going to kick her out anyway, but not because we hate her. She's probably the only one of the knights that, ooh, that was ugly, that doesn't have a horrible reputation with us. Because the Crusaders from Lyonesse have not been here very long. I like that reload animation. I'm not going to like it when they shoot our guys again. Oh, yeah, we got to move those troops. That is some nasty friendly fire there. It's not very kind to the enemies either. Look at those things. Would you like to get hit with that? I know I wouldn't. And it's surprising that they're not charging us, especially taking these kind of hits.
Send them back to their hells! We fight as Grail.
Now Jafar is well, he understands that we have the advantage here.
Get stuck in!
These are not the knights that chased him back to Araby hundreds of years ago. These are what's left. These are the peasants that came along with them and settled behind them. There are knights among them, but there's just not enough. And so he's not going to be feeling any pressure. He's not going to feel the need to turn into his Jinn form, at least not if he can help it. And here we go. We've got a cavalry engagement. Oh, it looks like our cavalry engagement has already happened. We wiped out what was left of their knights. However, they do have their lord. He's going to be trying to seek vengeance because he was not with his knights when they went down. And it looks like our knights have threaded a needle through their lines, right into their opened up archers. You know what's about to happen here. And a bad day to be a peasant archer. Oddly enough, they actually outrange our archers, something we're going to have to take into account. Now, I imagine they don't outrange our nomadic archers, but we haven't gotten any of those yet. Something I'll have to take into consideration. Oh, excuse me. I thought I could mute my mic, but it did not, so I apologize about that.
Come on, lads!
And here you can see the the turning point in the battle. Not that we really needed one, because these Bretonnians just don't have the fight left in them. But the slave rabble are coming. They truly believe that if they want to earn their freedom, killing Bretonians is how they can do it. And that's possible. That is definitely possible for them. And it looks like their center has folded, allowing us to wrap around them. It's about to be a pretty quick battle in terms of the last battle. So I'm going to let this play out, but I will see you back on the campaign map.
Send them back to their hells! Fight! Kill!
And of course, a decisive victory. I don't know why they thought it was going to be Furyk, but you know, it did have my nerves going just a little bit. So we're going to, of course, take 24% replenishment, 838 yeah, of course I'm going to take that. Okay, and we have earned the Serpent Staff. Excuse me. Inside this ornate staff, decorated with snake motifs, is bound a malignant and ancient serpent gem. Imprisoned by powerful enchantment woven by Jafar, only Jafar's will is strong enough to temporarily unleash it upon his enemies on the battlefield. Love that, and I can't wait to see what that ability does. But +5 attack enables magical attacks and armor piercing. You gotta love that. And we got an earthing rod as well. The brass cleaver. All right, cool. So that puts us in a good position to make our move on Xandri next turn. It looks like they're still replenishing at a really good rate, so we're gonna have to go ahead and take care of them. But that is going to be for our next episode. That said, because this episode is coming out late, there won't be too much of a cliffhanger because, of course, the next episode should be coming out this evening. So, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.